Hello guys, we're back to another video today. We're back with Fulham and we've got some easy opponents right now. We stand in fourth with 7 wins, 1 draw, 2 losses. Obviously, we're 3 points away from Arsenal in third and 4 points away from Manchester City and Spurs with 26. Just a reminder, we have just signed Manuel Solomon on a full after he was on previously only here for 6 months. And yeah, we've done some loans. Jasper to Dusseldorf, Wickens to Hibernian, going to play in Edinburgh. Ablad is going to FC Andorra. Shavluka is going to Rotterdam. From Shakhtar Donetsk with San Solomon on a full for 21 million. We have signed Jared Bowen from Fulham for 24 mil. And we've signed Saki Bowie from Galatasaray. Maybe overpaid a little bit, 34.6 mil. But we really wanted to have someone else replace the right of the midfield. We currently have 24k, so which means we don't have any money at all after that full after buying Manuel Solomon on a full. We wanted a left back maybe to strengthen, or maybe a right midfielder. James is good, but it will be returning to Leeds after this season. Up next we have Queen's Park Rangers. Another London derby. And there we go, someone else is departing on loan. Make sure our youngsters get the time to grow. Obviously, they're not going to play here because they're not at our level yet. But eventually, hopefully, they can feature, maybe not always on the first 11, but maybe on the first 15. Sonny Hilton to Galatasaray. Obviously, we've got Andreas Pereira. What an amazing player he is. And I don't know why I'm doing 100% of the wages again. Maybe it's something to do with delegating it. But international, Leno's playing for Germany, and Polina is playing for Portugal. But Hilton and Parks, short-term loan. But we're going to delegate it, negotiate it, because I want to have a fair wage split. So we'll accept that. Counter 55 to 45 is more fair. So we're basically not paying the same, but I'm not paying 100% of their wages when they're playing for them. So he's gone to some place in China, I think. All right. Both think we're doing excellent right now. So at the moment, QPR standing 20th. Bottom of the table with only 2 points, no wins, only points from draws as it stands. We don't need to make any changes. Our team is fully ready to go to Queen's Park. It is going to be, unfortunately, going to have to be a simmed game, as it is away.
Thanks for being here. Questions one at a time, please.
We'll go through pre-season, up the team's morale maybe. It will be...
Okay, guys, we'll be wrapping it up.
It will be a game of highlights, because the advantage of being at home is that we get to play the full 90 minutes. The away games, we only get to play the highlights that it gives us. So like when we played Man City, they won 2-0 even though it was not part of the highlights. So we're going to go play. So far we lost against Nottingham Forest and we lost against Manchester City. Now we go to Queen's Park Rangers. Can we get another result?
Hello there. You really are spoiled for choice when it comes to football grounds.
At Loftus Road.
I'm your match commentator Derek Ray at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And hopefully we have explosive.
And there's a bug there. Straight on the bat, there's a bug. See, QPR, there was in the Championship. They've come up to the Premier League. The players are wearing the Premier League logo, but the kids that have come out, like the mascots and whatnot, say that they're in the Championship, which isn't the case anymore.
Bring you on this, the 5th of November. It's QPR, and they take on Fulham.
Well, thanks, Derek. I noticed you didn't give a penny for the guy. Let's hope the players...
A West London derby.
Never accuse me of being frugal, Stuart.
Queen's Park Rangers responsible for Manchester City's remarkable Aguero moment. James to Mitrovic, passing it back to Luka, and good interception by the defence. Fulham on the attack again. Mitrovic just got to get past the last man, a couple of men actually, passing it back to Andres Pereira, back to Plenia, to Luka, to Solomon, and a poor effort, and it's QPR on the attack. An opportunity maybe to get them off the bottom and deny their London rivals to keep themselves in the Champions League spot. Good challenge, another crossing opportunity for QPR, trying to get back off that bottom. Don't want to go back into the Championship just yet.
We saw the situation developing.
It's a solo run for Alexander Mitrovic. Just got to get past the chair. Put chair on his arse. And we're through. And it's 1-0.
There it is, and the crowd stunned into silence.
We didn't sit down on the chair. We went past the chair. And we've scored. And at the QPR Stadium, it's QPR 0, Fulham 1 as we go into half time. Another attacking opportunity for us. Solomon on the left. Corner. What a header from Alexander Mitrovic. Great cross coming in. And it's 2-0 to Insurance now. Can QPR get back in this? Doesn't look likely, but the away side running the show, possession and all, and a great cross from the left. QPR now with an attacking opportunity, but Fulham being defensively strong and offensively strong this game. Chair to Low, through the defence, and it's a goal for QPR, making it 2-1, getting one back for them. The 2-1 lead, 2-0 lead, up to 1. Can they go it again? Fine, we'll have to see. But it's a corner for Fulham right now. An opportunity to make themselves regain their two goal advantage. Short to Luka. Kurzawa. Plenia. James on the right. Coming in for Mitrovic, and a good save by the keeper initially, and it's hitting the side netting. Counter-attack for Fulham from the previous QPR attack. Solomon with the ball, past Lard. Mitrovic, but good defending, cleared away. Tom Kearney on the ball, passing it back to Tete. James, good defending by the goalkeeper, and it's a last hope attack for QPR. In the last few minutes of stoppage time, they're on the attack. Could they get it?
at bay.
But no, it's another counter opportunity for Fulham in the 90th plus 4 minutes. It's either 2-1 or it's going to be 3-1.
2 minutes of stoppage time coming up.
And it ends QPR 1, Fulham 2. Great fight from QPR at the end, but it was not enough. And Fulham extend their lead and extend their league position with another 3 points. A brace from Alexander Mitrovic. Great assists coming from corners and crosses. And your man of the match is, of course, Alexander Mitrovic, with the 2 goals that secured the win. Liverpool beating Spurs, which is a good for us, because obviously Spurs were ahead with us, which means we've probably gone into third, and we have. We've gone into third ahead of Arsenal, but Arsenal do have a game in hand. So they probably play the next game day, but they have Arsenal. Well, I mean, Arsenal have Liverpool, which could be detrimental to us because they both sit 4th and 5th, which means we have to beat Newcastle, which won't be an easy feat. Newcastle are one that team that if they come out, they will win. Like against Sheffield, there was Bramall laid the blades, needed sharpening because 8-0 loss at the weekend to Newcastle. Newcastle obviously in the Champions League position, in the Champions League, and they're doing it in style by beating Sheffield United 8-0, 8 different goal scorers, and what an incredible match. No one expected that. But yes, not far now from the players actually when we come. And we're at Craven Cottage, so we've got home advantage, playing the full 90 minutes. Newcastle stand in 8th with 19 points so far, with 6 wins, 1 draw and 4 losses. A win for them would mean that they go on 22 points. However, the teams above them, Manchester United and Chelsea, have a game in hand, which means their 3 points is vital for them. West Ham below them also having a game in hand. So if they win their game against Tottenham Hotspur, they could do it. But we want West Ham to win as well, because if we get the victory over West Ham, or even a point, even a draw, we'll go above Spurs if they lose. We'll go above Spurs and into second, 1 point, maybe 1 point away from Manchester City. Manchester City unbeaten in 11 so far. 8 wins, 3 draws. They look like the team to beat. But Andrew Spurs looking as strong as always right now. Surprised that Rotherham are doing that well in the Premier League. Seeding 16th, doing better than their other recently promoted sides. Watford in 18th and QPR in 20th. A surprise at the bottom. Crystal Palace yet to get a win. Only 3 points, coming all from draws. So it's a very good fight at the bottom. Very good fight at the top for now. We're only 11 games in. And we're going in to play Newcastle. And another player going out on loan, another youngster, is off to China. I'm not going to pronounce it because I'm going to botch it, because it's so big of a word and it's got so many characters in that which normally wouldn't go together in the English or even Welsh. It's called like Sepsi Osk or something like that. Wage coverage 44 to 55, 6 months, 2k wages. Robinson is a solid option, but we do need another member in the left-back position, just in case. And now I've got hiccups. Not because I'm nervous about going to Newcastle, I promise. Oh. Now, Vinicius. He is a good backup for Mitrovic. We don't have anyone else in in striker. We don't have enough money to sign anyone else. But Santabor coming in with an offer, Italy coming in with a 6.7. The scouts believe that we can get 7.4. We could get a maximum of 7.4, but I might deny this. I might not accept this. I might reject the offer just because we don't have enough depth in our team then. Because the way that we're playing, the way that we're playing offensively and how we're playing offensively means our players are getting very tired. And if we do, and when the FA Cup comes into play, which it will in the next month, we will struggle with balancing out the players. So we will keep Vinicius for now, but it is a good offer for him. I'm saying no for now, but not no for definite. But yes, it's time for Newcastle at the Craven Cottage. And as you see, our other West London derby rivalry team is on its way with Chelsea. So right now we're standing sixth, which means the teams above us did win and they've played their games. Which means we now have a game in hand. So, as it stands, Spurs did win. Wait. Spurs did get their win over Arsenal. They did win the London derby, not like on Sunday when it was 2-2. They did score 2, but it's all for them. And look at Chelsea, being Chelsea as always, drawing to the recently promoted side, Rotherham. Always like a good shock. Crystal Palace getting their first win against Bournemouth. No other surprises really. But we play Newcastle. 3 points would send us into third yet again on goal difference. A draw would see us in fifth. And a loss would see us stay in sixth. For Newcastle, if they win, they would go 8th. And a draw would leave them 9th. So they nearly need a win. And West Ham did win. Wait, West Ham of Spurs next, which they've played their game in hand, so. Enough chit-chatting about Newcastle. It's time to go play them. Try to send the Magpies back from the Magpies will come to the cottage, but let's not hope. The only white thing in there will be our shirts, because we're sending the Magpies back to Newcastle, back up north, with no points.
And I must say it's always a very pleasant walk to this venue, Craven Cottage, by the banks of the Thames. My name is Derek Ray.
And
sitting alongside me in the commentary box.
Newcastle kick off. Oh, they're already in attack, Newcastle, but great defending by the defence. Dan James using his pace to get on the right. Looking for support. To Lyric. To Solomon. To Mitrovic. Great interception by Kieran Trippier, the English right back, denying the opportunity, denying the cross from the left. Polina to Luca. To Andreas Pereira. To Tete. Back to Pereira. Goes to shots. Great save by Nick Pope. Sending it across the line for a corner. A corner from the left. And a Pereira takes it. Going short. To Lurick. To James. To Solomon. Looking for support. Zero support, so going to have to pass back to Tete.
just what they wanted. A win last time out against Queen's Park Rangers. How might this
Diop.
one go, Stuart?
Yeah, again, Almiron with the assist, with the interception.
Top quality performance.
Kraft with another interception. Joe Linton,
And win the game. Let's
great interception by Polina,
Now,
keeping the defence strong in the midfield. And it's Luke Lorick.
egged on by the crowd.
Kraft with a great interception, denying the shot again. Newcastle being very well defensively. Fulham being very good offensively.
This was very much on.
Honestly, how these two teams are playing right now, it could just be a goalless draw. Because whilst Fulham are trying to break through, Newcastle are making it impossible. Polina on. I paused a minute because there was a cross in. Polina was on the left, cross in for Dan James, but yet again intercepted by the defence of Newcastle.
Pereira.
The,
Interception to snub
the Magpies are really shining right now. Joe Linton to Trippier
Botman.
to Botman. Good tackle, but remains in possession of Newcastle. Joe Linton to Trippier on the right. And Robinson, great tackle.
See what they can do with this corner.
Great tackle. That tackle will mean it's a corner for Newcastle from the right. Alan St. Maximin to take it, bringing it in.
Who can they pick out? Has to clear his line.
Cleared away by James, but not cleared well.
And it's with
Isaac, but great save by Bernd Leno, the German keeper, saving us in that. Hopefully keeping that point so far as we go into the half time. Elliot Hull looks rallied up. They know that what Fulham have done recently, but they know what they've done recently. Another corner, Almiron to take it.
someone get on the end of this. And you need your defender to take charge. Promising
Taking it long. Guimaraes
Almiron.
to Almiron on the left.
Now he must favour the cross.
Guimaraes. But a poor shot from Isaac. This is easily saved by Leno. And at half time, it's still 0-0.
Well, probably a fair assessment of his first half's work would be a mixed bag.
Well, he struggled to have any real impact on the game. I think if they are to kick on in the
Neither
second half,
team can get past.
a bit more of the ball. Hopefully with that,
Neither team
to put that back line under
can get past the defence of each team. The attackers doing very well on the attack, but the defence for both teams is very strong. Only one shot for both teams. No goals expected from either. Possession really in Fulham's favour. 91 possession to only 11, but Newcastle standing strong in defence. 11 interceptions and 11 tackles won for Newcastle. They're doing very, very well. But the only risk is, with all these tackles interceptions, do they risk a late tackle giving them a sending off? Obviously, we've had a sending off recently. Lurick got sent off. It was a detrimental because he's strong. It gives us a strong to the midfield. And yeah, Crystal Palace, remember, they going down to 9 against us.
So back underway.
But we kick off against Pereira. Solomon to Mitrovic to Dan James. Almost said Reece James again, but Kraft saves it, gets it out. It's not Chelsea, maybe because I'm thinking about Chelsea in our next fixture. As they've just said, facing our West London derby, maybe I'm thinking about that too much, because they are our rivals, better than us. Polina! A great effort, but it's wide.
Time for a change there.
Time for a change. Sasa Lurik coming off for Tom Kearney. Our aim for this episode is to get to January, but we have more time today.
Matt Target.
Tete, James,
Room to roam on the
not Dan James, it is Dan James,
wing. Options in the centre.
Mitrovic,
Must take the lead here.
but straight at the keeper, poor effort, and should have done better from close range.
Really should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Polina to Andreas,
Action from the Premier League coming up here on
James,
It's Newcastle United facing Manchester City.
And what a game that will be. Two good teams in a great stadium. I'm really looking forward to that one.
oh, late tackle, giving them the advantage.
Play on. Taken away. He won the ball.
Adebayo saving it, keeping us in it. Overhead, through pass to Mitrovic, is on.
Can he finish?
Great save
Getting the touch.
by Nick Pope, but the rebound's on for Polina, and it's Fulham 1, Newcastle 0. Unlucky for Newcastle, but Pereira is there on the rebound, and the Whites get the 1 goal advantage. Look at this, great effort from Nick Pope. However, the defence is not good enough to close down the rebound, and Andreas just taps it in, and it's 1-0. Five goals in 12 for Andreas.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider.
Now, can we extend our lead? Maybe we can.
Take advantage.
Quick off the break.
It must go in, surely. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss.
And it's two. I didn't know how to react at first because I thought it was offside, but it's not. It's 2-0.
Well, as you can see,
2 goals in 2 minutes. Mitrovic, Tom Kearney with 2. Newcastle falling apart at the back. I think the Magpies have lost their feathers because they've obviously touched the power lines, because it's a right shot for them, going 2-0 down after being so defensively strong previously in the other 3 quarters of the game. Yet again, we're in the attack. Newcastle, maybe that first goal has got to their heads, maybe. We're through again,
Want to see him have a go.
but great save by Nick Pope, trying to keep them in it.
The nick of time.
Longstaff, great strength to keep the ball. Diop, to Tete, to Tom Kearney, passing it down. Not Reece James, I keep saying Reece James. It's Dan James, wrong James, but it doesn't matter because Trippier's got it.
A really intense pressure.
Robinson again. A collision there. Advantage for them. Almiron is through on goal. Goes to power. Great save by Leno.
Hand on the ball.
But it is a corner
Stop. They will make
for Newcastle. Kraft coming off for Lascelles. But is it too late? They could get a goal to make the gap smaller and get a goal for his personal record, but it isn't going to do anything.
Putting it in.
And Leno gets the ball, and the ref blows, meaning it's a 2-0 win at the Cottage, and the Magpies leave
fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had big
with nothing.
and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance.
Good win for us. Probably needed as we go to play our rivals Chelsea. Overall, Newcastle did very, very well. Both teams very good defensively. However, that mistake by Nick Pope, well, not mistake by Nick Pope, the great save, but their defence was not there to stop the rebound, and it was Pereira with the first. And then straight off the kickoff of after the previous goal, Isak was slow to react to the rest whistle, and it was tackled, and it was from long range for 40 metres out. Tom Kearney, the person off the bench, only just come off the bench, and he scored 40 yards out, but he's gone in. Not off the crossbar as well. Nothing the goalkeeper could do, really. Unlucky for Newcastle, but nevertheless, we don't care. It's 3 points to us, and we go to we better our momentum as we go to play Newcastle. I will be back in a minute. I need a drink. Let's talk like this is not easy. Right, guys, we're back. I've got a vital monster. My throat is killing. Excuse the ASMR, but we're going to play Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, but they previously drew to Rotherham, so it looks good for us. And we've got Watford afterwards. And then we've got Spurs. Because I support Spurs. I hate having to play them. But it's a game. We must win. We are ahead of Chelsea by 6 points in third. I disagree with my assistant manager's opinion. For me, a striker should not be captain. Because the striker's focus should be they're up front, they focus on getting the ball in the net. Someone in the midfield should be the captain, or in defence, because they're not at the top of the formation. They've got, and Wilson can have a go against Chelsea. Hopefully, it's not a mistake like last time.
Welcome everyone. Thanks very much. Let's start taking some questions, please.
For Chelsea, looks like the line has left. The line has left their badge and gone to Aston Villa. If you look at their new badge, Aston Villa's new badge, it just looks like they've got their line, but it's just flipped and it's circular. And there is more to come, because do we want Champions League football? We do.
That's all the time we got today. Thank you.
It would be really good for our morale if we did beat Chelsea at the Bridge as well. And the thing we didn't want to happen is that our team needs to be rotated because we're dead. Not something that we wanted to happen, but it's happened. So we're going to have to rotate. Cedric, Duffy, Ream and Kurzawa. But we'll keep Leno in goal because... Leno. Chelsea sign looking very familiar as it does in real life. Mendy, or probable lineup. Mendy in defence. Bastelli, Koulibaly in defence. Cucurella on the left. Reece James on the right. Not Dan James. He's not playing right now. So I'm going to get them James mixed up as normal. Because I'm thinking about Chelsea too much in the previous game. N'Golo Conte. The one player you cannot never hate. With Kai Havertz, Conor Gallagher in the midfield, Sterling on the right, Hakim Ziyech on the left, and it's João Felix up front. I'm going to play this because it's our rival.
You can feel the tension around the city today. There's lots of history between these two teams. It's Derby Day, but who will come out on top?
It is Derby Day. And not Derby Day because we are Derby. Derby Day because it's our rivalry. Fulham not long recently beating Chelsea like last season.
Well, the players
when they
won't mind it, but certainly some of the fans will. It's been raining cats and dogs. The heavens have opened here at Stamford Bridge. I'm Derek Ray.
We haven't travelled far,
Today is, of course,
but we've travelled
and we've got
to Chelsea.
coming right up. It's Chelsea up against Fulham.
Yes, thanks as always.
Wait,
Derek. We've got
hold
two
up.
good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. Yep.
I turned off music, so I can't hear the liquidizer coming into the stadium. But just imagine that the liquidizer is there. So we start with a rotated 11.
Chelsea
It's a rotated 11 apart from Leno. We've got Willian in playing though, former Chelsea and Arsenal player.
the goalkeeper. Cedric starts with Levin Kurzawa.
To Harris, the youngster.
Is to have just
Oh,
the
good
one
defending by Cucurella. But maybe we're through already. Early doors, but it's great save by... Mistake by Cucurella. I mean, tackling his own player, Koulibaly,
I'm sure the visitors will
and
be
giving us the
all 3 points here, Stuart. They do know that
us possession.
go their way.
But
They could
Mendy comes out the net and he denies the chance.
The table starts to reflect the true quality of the teams, and I have to say they've been
Chelsea are through,
Let's hope they're at their best today.
but great save by Leno, former Arsenal keeper, keeping Fulham in it against one of his rivals. Got a lot of London teams right now.
Corner taken.
Great save by Leno,
That should have been a goal, mind you. It's
which is really struggling to get it out of our box right now. Frank Lampard's Chelsea being very strong, unlike in real life.
A short corner here. And blocked for now.
Cedric, former Arsenal, well, he's on loan to us from Arsenal.
Very few when it comes to sheer.
And it's Willian,
What do you think?
former Chelsea man, and he scores. Is he going to celebrate it? Of course he is. He's scored against his former club, against Chelsea. It's been a couple of years now since he's been there, but he's scored and he's proud to score not in a white shirt, but in a blue shirt again. But instead of it being Chelsea, it is Fulham's. And it's 1-0 to Fulham at the Bridge.
What a good goal.
And it's Willian with the goal. Chelsea fans, you can hear the screams of the Chelsea fans as they see that him Willian run to the Chelsea fans and celebrate in their face.
So Chelsea get things going again. How will they reply to that setback?
Not the person I thought that would score, but I don't care. Obviously Sterling.
Effective challenge. Teammates available. Well, nothing comes of it.
Great save by Raheem Kearney.
Oh, the counter chance.
Over the top.
Very real.
Oh, great save. Obviously not going to get past the height of Koulibaly. Kazawa,
The attack fizzled.
PSG player, to Willian again. Through pass to Tim Kearney. To Vinicius.
They could well be in.
Great save by Mendy. Coming out of the box. Vital save to deny
And the keeper has
Fulham going 2-0 up.
Well, he's done really well, hasn't he? Great stop and then...
But right now, in the first 10 minutes, Chelsea had all the ball. But after that, it's been all Fulham.
update to bring you from the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Who has found the net?
Looks like Tottenham have scored. Yes, and it's good news for us. West Ham, Aaron Cresswell has scored against Spurs,
Off the supply.
which is, I hate to say it, but it's good for us because that means, but it's early doors yet, which means we could go second if we win.
Well, he's lost it.
Well, right now, and that is the case. Oh, Harris, the youngster. Oh, poor touch.
Coming forward, showing one additional minute.
And it's Reece James.
The first half
And it's
drawn to a close.
at half time, it's Chelsea 0, Fulham 1.
Well, they've clearly done their homework on Joao Felix, and he's been taken right out of this game.
Well, he has to find space in more dangerous areas. He's such a good player around the box. But
So, yeah, West Ham winning is good for us. I hate seeing the Spurs lose, but at the moment I'm happy that Spurs are losing. Not in real life, but it's a game. See, this is the problem with our style of play. The players get very tired very quickly, which will be the case because we're very attacking, very straightforward, but we're really strong in attack. It is a 4-5-1. However, at times it becomes more like a 5-4-1. Being the centre defensive mid comes back into the defence, and Leno coming up off. It is obviously a dangerous strategy to play because obviously counter-attack.
By the keeper.
Because counter-attacking football is very, very dangerous for us. Because Leno almost becomes the sixth man of the defence. Obviously, the goalkeeper is the last line of defence, but Leno comes up in between the centre backs, giving them an extra line of defence. It is a weird.
So the beginning of the second half here in West London.
Kazawa to Willian. Vinicius to Reed. Poor touch. Ref!
And given away.
The ref is blind right there. That was a handball, and he didn't see it.
Willian over the byline.
Handball from the Chelsea player in our box. Should have been a penalty, but it isn't because the referee is blind. Michael Salisbury in Salisbury right now, and not in London as it seems. Because he is blind. It wouldn't be a rivalry. It wouldn't be a derby without some controversy. But we continue to play.
A quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Chelsea facing Manchester City.
Oh, Willian is through again.
And now Willian coming into it.
Great save. And that was just funny. Mendy has injured his own player. Mendy goes in to save, takes Reece James off the floor as well, and it's an injury for Reece James. That is incredible. After one of the most controversial moments, a funny moment, and Mendy injured his own player.
Well, as the stats confirm, Chelsea controlled the ball, but their attack.
In this game, I'm surprised they didn't give us the penalty for that, because.
No real penetration. They certainly need to up the tempo if they're going to get back into this one.
Bodies forward and the
But despite the knock, he stays on.
Oh, fancy football.
The American's through to Sterling, but poor effort.
He made it far too easy for the keeper, didn't he?
Low and slow. And the keeper did it low and slow as well. Cedric.
More live action from the Premier League coming up here on
Wilson.
TV. It's Fulham.
But not got the pace.
Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. Crossed into the penalty area. It's there for him. Still could be dangerous. But not to be. It is offside.
Offside again.
Kai Havertz. And threading it.
Chelsea are through. Great save by Duffy, but.
Can he finish?
And a final save from Leonard to 9-yard Felix.
He reacted so quickly there. Well, just listen to the crowd. They know this is a big chance to equalise.
Willian comes off. Boos from the Chelsea fans. But cheers from the Fulham fans. He's got the only goal for them right now. Corner for Chelsea from the right, looking to go short.
Well, they fancy a short one. Shown inside. Shooting.
And it's a penalty for Chelsea in the box.
And now, let's see if they can level it up.
The captain, Kazawa, is sent off. It's sent off after a dangerous challenge. Fulham go down to 10. Down to 10
Make use of their substitutes bench.
against the rivals. And it's a penalty for Chelsea as well.
And now
It's all on Leno.
Oh, not
And he misses it.
even close.
You gotta believe it. Kai Havertz hits the crossbar and it goes out. Trying to penanchor it. Tries to be cocky, but it doesn't work. We may be down to 10, but we still have the lead. And the game's messed up. So the referee has given us a red card, but apparently it's not got a red card, it's got a yellow card. Because it's still on the pitch. I mean, I'm not going to complain, but he gave us a red card. This is why FIFA is just FIFA. Like, I don't normally see bug in it, but I've seen two already. One against QPR. Yes, when a team moves up, so it was QPR, they moved up from the Championship. Whilst the players are wearing the Premier League badge, which they should, the kids that come in afterwards on the walkout are still saying they're in the Championship, which isn't the case. And Michael Salisbury has just given me a red card and a penalty, which the penalty it went. However, the red card has not stood, and it's a yellow card for some reason. Because I'm not going to be mad, but Kurzawa is still on the pitch.
Good work from Chelsea to win back.
We're lucky there. The game's messed up, but in our favour for once.
Remaining here. Harry Wilson. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back.
And it would be bad if he's about to score as well. It would be
They were playing fluent football.
another. This time it is a yellow card for Shane Duffy. This time
Well, he's gone into the book.
Well, he was late and he deserved a booking for that.
because it was a late challenge.
Both
Let's
managers deciding this is the time.
Aubameyang comes on.
Both teams going
Former Arsenal man comes on.
into the box it goes. Oh,
Good save by Leno.
but the goal.
And there's another injury for Chelsea. Sterling with a knock.
What can they do from this situation?
And Harris comes on for Solomon. We're going to defensive mode right now.
And there's the delivery. Did his
Great
job
clearance.
defensively.
Wilson
And the conditions look pretty good for the counter.
is through. Wilson's through. Wilson is through with the defence. But he needs support. He hasn't.
We're going to have. This could be it.
Straight at the keeper though.
Big chance that one.
The counter was on.
The ball.
But he's very exhausted after playing this game. 7 minutes of added time.
And go-
Might as well just give us a full extra time at this point.
The onus is on Chelsea to be positive with time running out. And that is that.
But the ref has got blown his whistle.
For full time.
Bit of controversy.
For the visitors.
Bit of FIFA.
It was a really
Being
close game,
FIFA.
they were the better
But we've
side
won
in the
1-0.
minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.
A red card, which wasn't a red card. A penalty, a handball, which wasn't a penalty in the box.
Mind you,
And a penalty missed by João Felix and hit the crossbar. Some crazy stuff has happened in the Chelsea game. But it wouldn't be a derby without some crazy stuff happening. And West Ham do get the victory over Spurs 2-1. So our other London derby rival gets the win. And Willian scores his first goal at Fulham against Chelsea as well. It is real, not embarrassment for Chelsea, but the fans would be angry that the only goal they lost to was Willian, a former player, and he had the balls to go to the camera, the Sky Sports camera, and celebrate in the face of the camera. It has been an unforgettable game for reasons. I also Mendy tackling his own player, injuring the veteran Thiago Silva in the same way. I've never seen FIFA be so much FIFA in my life, but that game was just a game of FIFA. You won't believe it, Manchester City have lost it as well. Who did they lose to? They lost to Newcastle, the team we beat. They lost to. The Magpies stood strong at Etihad. They went to Manchester. The Magpies pretended to be a pigeon, and they won. And that makes us go into first. Right now, we're first. With Manchester, I didn't expect Man City to lose against Newcastle after their loss against us. But at home, the Magpies are strong. They look like Magpies, they like silver, and they're going for silver. So yeah, we stand. We're doing very, very well right now. I want to see about the FA Cup. Don't think it's been drawn yet. It hasn't. But round 2. I want to see if there's any good games in there. Oh, but Portsmouth have got Northampton. I just want to see Crawley get knocked out. If Crawley have Wednesday, not the day, but if they play on a Wednesday, it will be extra for them. But no, it's Sheffield Wednesday. Wonder why I still don't know why they called it Sheffield Wednesday. It seems a bit random to me. But apparently, it was because the team was established on a Wednesday, and it was in Sheffield. They didn't know what to call it, so the establishees just thought, oh, it's Wednesday, and a random Wednesday in the 19th century, they thought, oh yes, just do with Wednesday. It's stuck, and it's doing it well. Similar to Crewe, though. Similar to Crewe. Who's Alexandra? We will never know who Alexandra is, but it is. Some weird names in football, like Forest Green. They're not in a forest, and they certainly aren't green. And they ain't got Rovers. So, weird names in football, weird names. But it's time to go to Watford. First against 19th. And now, we know we have Spurs next. So the best thing would be to do was change our style of play for Watford and go back to a balanced style of play, so that when we play Tottenham, we can still play our full team for this game against Watford, but still have them be fit. So what we're going to do, we're going to change the formation to attacking. Which means we've changed the formation back to how it was originally. And this should make it easier for the players not to get so tired, which is very needed at this stage, because our attacking... Well, if we're ever going to get to January, we better play this game. So, and then we'll have some depth in the team, not much. But let's take Leno out though, because Leno is struggling. We're going to put Rodak in. He's been doing well. He's doing well. We're going to go play at the Cottage. Watford come.
It is a stadium that has a feel very much of its own. I'm talking, of course, of Craven Cottage. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry player, and it's all about action from the Premier League in this case.
Remember, we're going into attacking.
Up against Watford.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which one?
Can you believe it? In the first minute, it's Fulham 1, Watford 0. Alexander Mitrovic, early doors. The ref still got his fingers on the whistle, and the whistle's still making a noise. because it's an absolute great cross from Dan James and a close header from Mitrovic, and it's a goal in the 0th minute apparently. 0 minutes played so far, only 30 seconds. And it's 1-0 already. Looks like it's going to be a very dominating game for Fulham.
The match has restarted, 1-0 here.
Which means they've probably kept themselves in, and they're through again.
James. Opportunity. Can he take the chance?
This time saved.
Really good header.
Almost 2-0 up in 7 minutes.
And a corner kick, the referee's verdict.
This, I can already tell, this is going to be a high-scoring game.
Dan James. Well, really fine goalkeeping. Good diving stop.
1-0. Never said 0th in my life, but it was the 0th minute, apparently.
Well, opting for the short corner.
Do you know if 0th is a word? But it was.
Well, options at the back post here. Defended well. Could be a chance to break here. Well-timed tackle. Well, the supporters think it's on. Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
Playing it short.
It's going to be another Bournemouth again.
Dan James. Determined defending.
We beat... Oh, we're through again!
Ball here.
Oh, what a bad effort from Lyric.
Complete control.
Hit it it's hit it so hard, it's hit the moon and come back again. It's into orbit and it's on the moon. So much power. So much power, even Jeremy Clarkson thinks there's too much power. But we're through. Again, reached Dan James.
Spectacular save. Top
But
class.
takes too long to take the initial shot.
And did well to keep hold of it while waiting for the support to arrive.
Well, Fulham have certainly controlled the possession in the last 15 minutes, as you can see.
88% possession.
You think if they do
And I got an itchy nose. Not the time for an itchy nose.
into this.
It's really going so well for them, and who knows, they might be able to craft another opportunity. So it's going to be a goal kick here.
And that's how you attack. A goal in the 0th minute. I will not reiterate how quick that goal was.
He's lost it. Good
And it's over the line. To Tete. We're going to try and go quick this time.
and space to attack. Electing to cross into the centre. And couldn't quite...
Good header, but it's hit the crossbar and gone out to play. Out of play. And we're going to get the offside trap going.
Line just challenged magnificently. Dan James.
There hasn't been much to say after the goal, really.
Ball with Kalu. Keenan Davis.
But Davis on the... Oh, I can't even talk right now. I've got an itchy nose. And it's doing my head in. Reece James is through.
And teammates to play it to. Well clattered away.
Poor cross. He should have just gone for the...
Dan James. And it might be. And denied by the post. Oh, a tremendous block.
And it hits the post again. Reece James.
Well, there it is, half-time.
Not Reece James, it's Dan James. Dan James. 3 shots, 3 hit, but all 3 hitting the woodwork. Don't know why it's called woodwork, because it's not made of wood, but it's called woodwork. Keep calling Dan James Reece James. And Rotherham beating another London team. Rotherham 1-0 up against Spurs, and Wolves 1-0 up against Liverpool. This is good news for us. And as you can see, we're not as tired going into the half. At half time, last game was all the way into red, and we were struggling. But 1-0.
Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of...
First goal from Alexander Mitrovic in the first 30 seconds of the game. But it doesn't say 30 seconds, it says 0, which is impossible.
Oh, what an opportunity. Just missing.
Oh, and hits the crossbar again. So many woodwork shots. And now Pedro comes off for Luzana.
They have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. I'm delighted to say more Premier League action coming up for you here on.
And we can't play against this against Spurs because.
And new developments in the Rotherham United.
But over the top to Mitrovic.
As always, here's Alex. It might be.
And there's a dead touch.
Well, he had to get that right, didn't he? That's good goalkeeping.
And good use of advantage. The referee allowing play to continue. Well, apologies to Alex for having to interrupt her.
Dan James to Mitrovic over the top of the defence. It's through.
It's there for him.
But good save by Bookman. Daniel James comes off for Bobby Reed. Pereira to take the corner. We're going to go short.
A short corner here. And space available inside. Putting his body on the line.
Over the touchline.
He read the situation defensively.
Ref!
Did his job.
Defensively did his job. He came in. My player landed on his head, and it's absolutely fine.
Promising. Opportunity. Thwarting him. And not cleared away properly. Well, really calm, composed goalkeeping there.
It certainly was on the second attempt. It was the first save that really stood out. That was a brilliant piece of goalkeeping.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't good goalkeeping at all. It was just lucky that no one got to it.
It's Watford facing Manchester City.
Lies. They tell lies. But who cares? Because it's 2-0 to us now. Got the insurance now. Andreas Pereira making it 2. I told you it was not good defending. It was luck defending. And yet again, using the knowledge from beforehand, he likes to come out of his net. So what I do is I chip the keeper. He chips the keeper, hits the crossbar and in. This time hitting the post did something.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0.
And it's birthday to Joe. Don't know who the hell Joe is, but it's his birthday. Hopefully he's not a Watford fan, because that could be a very disappointing birthday.
Read it superbly to take back possession.
Pereira's through. Come on. And squares it to Reed. And it's 3-0. 3-0 now. The sweaty goal. But he don't care. 3 goals, 3 points. And now it's time for Willian to come on. He used to be exhausted, but he's going to come on and try to do what he did against his rival. Can you believe it? He went for the sweaty goal and it's worked. Reed off the bench and he scored. Watford to Mitrovic and we're through again. Oh, and he misses the square this time.
So making the substitution now.
Cathcart comes on for Howitt for Watford, but it's a bit late to make out an offensive change when you're 3-0 down. Andreas Pereira over the top.
Can he get onto this? He's in position. He can't hold on to it.
Great save by the keeper, Willian, to Mitrovic, to Pereira.
Shot attempted. Pereira. It should be. Still possibilities. And there goes the final whistle.
And it ends Fulham 3, Watford 0.
Happy about this outcome.
Well, we talked about their ability to score goals at the top of the game, and once again they delivered. For me, they're always looking for the most dangerous pass.
A great win, and we've secured our spot in first. Did I expect to be first when I started? No. I didn't expect that. Maybe I'm shining a bit too much, because my throat is killing, and it hurts. So I'm gonna... They didn't even have a shot. And Rotherham beat that Spurs 3-1. Ah, you love to see it. You don't. In real life you wouldn't. Well, I wouldn't. But I do now. It's just stupid. They just said, oh, it's good that I've got a chance to play. He's on the first team. Of course he's going to get a chance to play. There's no one else to replace him. But anyhow, we go to play Spurs. And just as you think things are getting easier for us, it is another London team afterwards. In Arsenal, what is with the London teams? Apart from Newcastle, all we've done is face Newcastle London teams. QPR, Chelsea, well, Watford aren't exactly London, but it might as well be. With Watford, now Spurs, now Aston Villa, no, not Aston Villa, Arsenal, and West Ham. 6 London teams in a row. Well, minus Newcastle, it's 6 London teams. But haven't we played West Ham twice this month? So that means we're going to have 7 London games in this video. And it couldn't get even worse. When we think we've just got past the hard of Spurs, Arsenal and Chelsea, we go up and have to play at Liverpool on Christmas Day as well. It's either going to be a Christmas miracle or a Christmas massacre. And hopefully it's a miracle for us and not a miracle for Liverpool. And we're at Anfield as well. So it's going to be a very late but Christmas for our players. Would be wonderful. But yeah. And we're dead, or we're still dead. I don't care if we're dead. We're playing our full 11. And I'm going to be ballsy. I shouldn't be ballsy, but we are, and we're going to sim the game. I suppose, because we're away, I said we'd sim it. So, but we're going attacking.
So the battle commences.
The only thing is, I don't know how to commentate.
Son, tremendous ball played through. Terrific defending to stop them progressing.
We might normally be in white,
Forward.
but they're in white, and we're in black.
Dan James, superb block.
Good defender by Spurs there.
And now passing it through.
To Harry Kane. We don't have Harry Kane no more, but
They forge ahead.
and the man that's not even there no more scores to Spurs to make it 1-0
the match.
It's a goal for Kane.
Crossing opportunity.
And it's going to be a loss for us, I think.
On to Bentancur.
Bentancur.
Sessegnon.
Sessegnon.
On to Kane.
Sessegnon?
In the tackle.
He better not score against us. He's on loan from us.
Mitrovic. Oh, surely.
Great save by Fraser Forster in goal.
The equaliser.
Surely with Fraser Forster in goal, we can get one through. He's a great player, but it's no Lloris.
Pedro Porro. Top class defending. Son.
Denying Son. Good.
Kane. Bentancur. And he's made headway.
And denies it again.
For the keeper.
Son of a bee.
Go short. Body in the way. Being pressed hard. No more.
At half time, it's Spurs 1, Fulham 0, and it's Kane as always, keeping Spurs in it.
And the referee sounds the second half.
Why can't he just go already?
The lead here.
And leave for Bayern like he did in real life.
Pereira. And Mitrovic.
Because to be fair, Spurs have never played as well.
Of the situation at the back. Breaking at pace. Sessegnon.
But if I reckon if Kane was there, right, I was there at Spurs right now. And we hit the crossbar again. I said we couldn't be doing this against Spurs, and we are, and it's not good.
Tete.
And why are we? Oh yeah, no, they hit the crossbar.
They're upping the pressure.
Yes, and it's Alexander Mitrovic making it level, 1-1 against Spurs, and Tottenham are being Tottenham as always, and losing their lead. I bet this is going to be a complicated Taser's curse right now, because now they're going to score, and they haven't, but they've got a corner. I almost have to eat my words right then.
Giving it a try. Just made sure nothing came of that. Well, they'll try to keep the pressure on in the form of another corner. Bentancur.
Okay, counter-attack is on.
Pereira on the attack. Is there to be late drama? And a chance to whip it in here.
Hopefully there's late drama for us, though.
Dan James.
No! Why make the second pass?
Gives it a go.
Why make the extra pass when you're on goal, 1-on-1? No!
No end product.
We're still in possession, though.
James. Oh, a vital
No!
interception.
They're in possession. Oh, we're in possession again. Come on! Get the 3 points!
And the referee brings this contest to an end. It certainly was pulsating. It had us on the edge of our seats. Stuart, your take.
Well, it was excellent entertainment. We saw good quality football, played at a high intensity and goals as well.
We didn't get the 3 points. We got a point, though. I said how we played against Watford. We can't play like that against Spurs, otherwise it won't go well. And what did that happen? We played like we did against Watford. We won against Watford because it's Watford, and Watford are rubbish. But we can't do that against Spurs. And just Spurs are unstoppable, and it's just come into reality. But Mitrovic managed to get one back because it's Mitrovic. But Kane, as always, keeps Spurs in it. And Man City have Watford, so they're going to go in front of us. I think. They have. That loss to Spurs means we go down to second. And now, we've not long just gone to North London from West London. But this time, North London comes to us, as Arsenal comes to Fulham. The Emirates does not fly, but Emirates comes to the cottage. The Gunners bring in their weaponry. The Gunners bring in their arsenal to the cottage, but the cottage has a strong defence It's like a fortress, which no gun will be able to dismantle. Bruno Fernandes getting November Player of the Month. We do not care about that. But we do care. We do care about winning another London match. And see, the thing we did against Spurs meant that we are all our team are fit and we can play. We can play our normal way. 4-1-3-1-1 is our formation. A bit of a weird formation. Like I said, more like a 5-4-1 or sometimes a 4-5-1. But the game thinks it's a 4-1-3-1-1.
We simply have to focus on this man. In imperious form.
Mitrovic, the top goal scorer so far, 14 goals. And can he get it? Can he extend his goal tally? Going to get the Playmaker Award as well.
I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position. And
with Pereira.
Is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Fulham, and they take on Arsenal.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always...
We've got empty seats at the Cottage, which is not good.
In your individual battles,
A lot of empty seats.
eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
The away stand full, the home stand almost empty. So,
And here's the starting 11 for Fulham.
as I said, this is ours. We already know our formation, our type play. Why does it say Sullivan's playing behind Mitrovic when Arsenal, Aaron Ramsey starts goal. Ben White, Gabriel and Kieran Tierney, Elneny, Jorginho and Partey with Saka, Gabriel and Martinelli up front. 4-3-3 for them. Zinchenko, Smith Rowe, Trossard, Saliba, Odegaard and ending in Nketiah and Matt Turner on the bench. A strong Arsenal side. But like I said, the Cottage has its defences and it's ready to defend against the Cannons, the Gunners, the Arsenal.
And now they get the ball rolling.
And we're on the way.
Adarabioyo.
We're going to play this game slow.
Well, couldn't keep it.
We have to play slow against Arsenal. We don't like to play like this.
Being egged on by the
Because of how Arsenal play, we can't allow us to get on the counter-attack. Because like I said, that's where we struggle.
Fulham, a draw it was in the last game against Spurs. How do you think this one will go, Stuart?
Derek, he's got to tuck this away.
Yes!
As they mean to continue.
And Rick,
Opening statement.
this time, when North London comes out to the Cottage, we steal their weaponry, we steal their gun, and we use their gun to make sure we go 1-0 up.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man.
Saka Lyric with a great strike. Nothing Ramsey could do.
Pressure from the defender. He's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with a
Ramsey, I think we're going to go near post. We don't. And it's 1-0 to Fulham at the Cottage. The Cottage is being built as a fortress right now, as a castle. But don't worry, the castle is not getting...
So the game restarted by
The fortress is not getting beaten just yet.
Arsenal players, perhaps. Can they construct a response?
Great ball by Partey over the top.
Well, as we look at the table, the opportunity very much there for the hosts to go top if they can win.
Well, at this stage of the season, Derek, the table starts to reflect the true quality of the teams.
Oh, opportunity here, Stuart. And never quite had the header on the target.
Poor header. We'll keep going.
Pressing high to win the ball. And it's there for him. And they couldn't add to their advantage.
Well, that would have put them in complete control. He should have scored there.
El Neni. Now with Jorginho. Good tackle. Plenty of support here. Now potential danger. Good tackle taken away. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Can they get in behind them? Dan James. Not problematic for the keeper. Well, let's get more details on the injury situation from our pitchside reporter, Jeff Shreves.
Nasty landing on the
Oh,
shoulder.
wait a minute, Jeff, they might score. Not to be in terms of the finish. Promising attack, this. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Mitrovic. Oh, good vision. And a goal! They've added to their lead. Much needed security.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
So 2-0 now. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. And that puts them in position. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job. And there we have it. We've reached the halfway mark now, here by the banks of the Thames. Well, such is the lot of an attacking player. Some days it works for you, on other days, not at all, Stuart.
He just hasn't been able to affect the game so.
Into the second half then, and Arsenal with a real mountain to climb. A super tackle, and they've won possession. How can he take them on and beat them? Oh, big opportunity! And he did so well to move across and deal with the danger. And they will make the change now.
Coming onto the pitch, number 35, Alexander Zinchenko. Substitution for Fulham. Coming off the pitch, number 4, Jesse Adebayo. To be replaced by number 13, Tim Green.
Short corner it is. He takes aim. Oh, he's put it just a fraction wide of the post.
Coming
And a substitution in the offing.
To be replaced by
Kieran Tierney. It's with Gabriel. Tierney. Partey. Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Fulham facing West Ham United.
Well, as you can see, Fulham are controlling possession and as a result have dominated the game. Some of their passing movements have been a joy to watch, and I don't think anything's going to change that.
Good tackle. And it will be an Arsenal free kick.
substitution for Fulham. Coming off the
They
pitch,
have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game.
number 14, Bobby Reed.
And it's Gabriel Jesus. And given away. Martinelli. Now with Jesus. Excellent block. And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV.
Oh, he's through on goal here, Derek.
Is it going to be? Oh, denied by the keeper.
Well, what more can you say? That's goalkeeping at its very best.
And time for the change now.
Substitution for Fulham. Coming off the pitch, number 31, Issa Diop.
They favoured a short one here.
Number 3, Levin Kazawa.
Deciding to go inside. Oh, it might be. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. 10 minutes left for play. Well, the seconds are ticking away, and the home side in control. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, the result has never really been in doubt, has it? They've created so many chances with some brilliant attacking play. I think they've looked an outstanding team today.
Sasha Lukic. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. In with a chance. And tremendous goalkeeping.
Well, he just made it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
And played short. Makes the move to the inside.
Has indicated
Kurzawa.
a minimum of 4 minutes of added time.
Just the challenge that was required. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
There we go, guys. It was a 4-0 win against Arsenal. Absolutely.
And so the battle
I don't know. I think they're supposed to be called the Gunners, not us. They're the ones that had the invincible season, not us. But they were not invincible that time. 4-0, and it could have been more. Only one shot on target the whole game for Arsenal. 85% possession for us, 15 for them. And we absolutely dominated against Arsenal. The Gunners needed some ammunition because they were because their firepower was zero. It's like getting punched by a cat. Absolutely zero effect. And Andreas Pereira is on the way for the Playmaker Award. 11 assists. And the board couldn't be happier with our progress. Of course they can't. They can't believe that we're in... They just sent an email saying, how are you in first? They can't believe that we're doing so well this season. It's good that the board's happy with us. And we're going to play our next London game, which is West Ham. And sorry, we're playing it. Do you know why we're playing it? Because I want to. I don't care if I said we get the draws.
Hello there, our football travel
Because
has taken us to the
I want to
eastern
play
part of
it.
the English capital. A clear night here at the London Stadium. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary, and alongside me, my broadcasting.
I hate the bubbles at West Ham.
Action from the Premier League in this case. It's West Ham United up against Fulham.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
And here's the starting 11 for Fulham. Bernd Leno gets the nod in goal. Nevin Kurzawa plays with Cedric in the fullback positions. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. So for Fulham, a very good victory in the last game against Arsenal. How do you think this one will go, Stuart?
Well, the result said it all, didn't it? Brilliant going forward and hard to break down as well. I think they have to be favourites for the 3 points again today. They have far too much quality in their squad.
And support available. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Well, the stats are there for all to see. The visiting side with the best defensive record in the league, and they do it with relish.
Well, they've been so hard to break down this season, and key to that has been the centre-back combinations. They've looked so assured. They've been excellent right from the start.
Well, high-quality defending. Has the strength to hang on to it. Fornals. Rice with it. Very quick thinking there. And a chance for them to nudge in front. Well, how about that for a piece of tackling to break things up? Well, they have the ball once more. And play halted, free kick given.
And don't worry, guys, the reason I'm not talking is because I thought it'd be a nice addition to do a bit of games without talk, so that people that are trying to get to sleep while watching this can. Me shouting down the ear will not help that, so a bit of soothing music, and I chilled through games.
Has to get better because as those stats confirm, the attacking play from both
So that's the reason why I'm not talking. I thought it'd be nice because obviously when I watch YouTube sometimes I just watch it because I want to get to sleep, and yeah, so I hope you enjoy this trial period of
take
this
it away.
this sleep zone. We will be playing Watch Dogs soon.
What can they do to
After we've played December.
Held on. So the referee
More
blows
chilled
his whistle
game.
for half-time. A tense
There will be less
contest
talking in that,
so far,
obviously.
Stuart. What have
But
you
yeah.
made of the visitors?
Well, that's another solid defensive display. We talk.
Well, as we get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. And the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. And yellow it is. A booking.
Yeah, he was too impatient to win the ball and probably deserved a yellow card.
Click or tap the banner to listen
Oh,
to
that's an
pumpkin
interesting
spice.
pass.
Cinnamon infused, crisp air breathing.
A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Well, here it is again. And what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it. And the finish is clinical. It just makes it look so easy, doesn't it?
And back underway. 1-0 it is. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. So check. And goal news to bring you from the Emirates. Let's join Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Manchester City. The score is level now, 1-1 with 58 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. A real opening now. Will he? And another one. Two quick goals. Will it turn out to be the two-punch knockout?
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. An advantage with them. Referee says play on. Can they create something from here? That's a useful cross. A poor cross, all things considered. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Well, let's go to Alex Scott now because something has happened in the Liverpool game. Alex.
It's a third for Liverpool. They now lead 3-2 with 67 minutes played.
Here's Alex. Making high pressing work for them here. Will he finish? Still could be dangerous. But he comes through it.
Well, he's so sharp, isn't he? Great first save and then the recovery.
Paqueta. And a timely intervention. Kearney. And cross in the direction of the back post. And a goal it is. But offside is the verdict.
Well, it's a good finish, but he was just outside. Great decision by the assistant.
Both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. The pressure can make something of this, and the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere, because the flag was always going to go up.
We've entered the final 5 minutes. He's in here. Gives it a go. stop, they will make the change now. Short corner taken. Tremendous block. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Will it be? And Danger's now. Just cleared away at the good time. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, we spoke about their great defensive record, but
Today was all about their front play. I thought they were excellent.
their ability to turn with the ball around the edge of the box
was a real feature of their play.
They were certainly good value for that win.
Thank you for your patience.
We'll start taking questions now.
Another 2 vital wins for our team.
That's all we have time for now.
Fulham looking strong, Rotherham looking strong to be fair. Against Liverpool, 4-3 it was, but what a defeat it was. I mean, let's go to play Rotherham. Surprisingly, and it's snowing, but the Premier League side that's doing the recently promoted Championship side that's doing the best so far. Coming from Yorkshire.
And ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Fulham, and they take on Rotherham United. Oh, that's a really good run. Textbook defending inside the box. Dan James. Can he find someone at the far post? Well, he failed to get it away properly. Can they forge ahead? They do. And you've got to say...
It's 1-0 to Fulham against Rotherham. And 1-0. Despite it snowing, it's like this windmill's got no wind, and they're just a mill.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity.
Crumbling like a rich tea, like a hobnob that's been dunked too long. Crumbling more than a Cadbury's flake.
Chance for him to get in behind, maybe. And the keeper has denied it.
Well, I've got to say, Derek, he was always in control of that situation. Brilliant stuff.
Well, a short corner here. Crossed into the penalty area. Still not clear. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Good movement. And possibilities inside the box. Can he make it count? Oh, tremendous goal!
And it's 2-0 now.
Excellence to finish that one off.
The crumble has become incinerated.
Well, here it is.
It's been in the oven for so long, it's beyond burnt.
While the movement in the box is equal to it.
And it's 2-0 to Fulham. The oven's at the cottage. Very hot right now, but not because it's not for a crumble, but
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here.
The only thing Rotherham are doing right now
Right.
is remembering us why they were a championship side last season. And it's 3 in 20 minutes. It's 3-0. Probably the easiest game I've played. I mean, I know it's snowing. But they're not kids. They're acting like kids in the snow. They'd rather build a snowman than concentrate on the 3 points.
Looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0.
The only thing they're going back home with is a carrot for their snowman.
To confirm, West Ham did score in that match, and their lead stands.
And we're through again.
Presently. It should be. And still a chance.
Great save though.
Well, it looks so threatening, but the danger.
We've got the ball again.
Opportunity.
And it's 4! It's 4! Can you believe it? Rotherham absolutely getting demolished by Fulham at this stage. A cottage, more like a mansion at this point, because their goal is soon going to be coming in.
And that's exactly what happened there.
But the Rotherham fans are already leaving, getting on that train back to Sheffield, back to Rotherham, and wishing they hadn't come to London. The know everything's more expensive here. They came hoping for a December miracle, but it isn't a December miracle. It's been an avalanche for them. And we're through again. Great save though. Alexander Mitrovic, 16 goals in 16.
That is a tackle and a half.
Well, as those stats tell us, their attacking play today has been exceptional. Defenders have come out at the right time, the midfielder completely dominated the game, and the front players' movement has been excellent.
Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. Splendid tackle and a throw
in now.
coming up.
I mean, I don't think we're going to lose now, but it will do well for our goal difference. Already 4-0 in the first half.
The score's level again now at 1-1 with 38 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex.
Surprised they're playing like this, because they are 16th, but they've been playing pretty well.
Opportunity. And
Oh.
blast that one past the keeper, but his radar was a bit off.
Probably the easiest game of FIFA I've ever played. I might as well just play against John Cena, because they're not to be seen here.
Towards the far post, but keeper's ball. They'll be disappointed with that delivery.
Rotherham have been invisible in the first half.
Referee's whistle. We're officially at the halfway mark here in West London. Well, we're picking him out for a reason. He's having a tremendous game in attack, Stuart.
Any other shocks? Not really.
So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Mitrovic. Can he put it away?
And it's a hat-trick! It's a hat-trick for Pereira! And it's 5-0! 5-0 now! I don't know any more superlatives to make it sound any greater than it is. But unbelievable feats right here.
He moves the ball quickly, he gets beyond his marker, and he
Great goal, near post. The keeper slumps down. It just falls back like it's been KO'd by the Big Show. But it's Fulham 5, Rotherham 0. And there's still a lot of football left to be played.
Hugo. Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Fulham.
Andreas with a good ball.
A glorious chance.
And it's 6! It's 6!
An avalanche of goals.
Mitrovic with another goal. And it's 6-0 now. What are Rotherham doing at the back? I don't even know if they're here. Because
With the pass over the top.
the goalkeeper's clearly not there. It must be a ghost. Because I'm pretty sure a ghost would save more than him. The fear factor right now is 0. All the other teams in the league would be laughing at Rotherham right now. All the teams below, grateful for this good victory. And they're on again. We're on again.
Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. Not problematic for the keeper.
I feel sorry for Rotherham at this point. Look at the players just walking on the pitch. We just get through their defence because they're not concentrating at all.
Just cleared away in the nick of time.
When you're dawdling on the pitch, it looks like they've given up.
Oh, surely.
And I think I would when you're 6-0 down.
And thumped away. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end.
Well, I still can't believe that didn't go in, Derek. What an incredible save.
A wonderful goalkeeping moment. Now, will he be put to the test again here? Oh, what an opportunity. Nicely saved. That's very effective. Good high pressing. And a goal it is. But offside is the verdict.
Well, it's a good...
Alexander Mitrovic could have got his hat-trick there or make it 7, but unfortunately it's offside for the Siberian. Serbian.
The change now.
The Ghosts are finding... I think they're playing Pac-Man. And I think they've been eaten by the Pac-Man. Because they're making changes, but I don't see no changes.
Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now.
And we're on again.
Decisively. That's a nice looking ball. Well,
Good save by the keeper. The first good save is made of the match. But a save is a save. But when you're making good saves in the 80th minute, when you're 6-0 down, I think it's a bit too late.
they're deciding to go short with this one.
I thought I was going to win, but not by this much.
Oh, great defending.
I know it's almost Christmas. I know it's 12 days till then.
Tariq Fosu. And Hugo. Retaining possession proving difficult. Oh, he's through here. And the keeper more than equal to the task.
See, I'm lost for words. Don't know how to commentate anymore because I just can't believe of how easy this game's been. So the Bournemouth, we beat Bournemouth by 6-0, but not as easy. I've kind of gone a bit easy on them now because I feel sorry at this point. Even the Tumbleweed does not want to come and visit.
Chiadozi Ogbene.
Their waist stand almost empty.
A cross there that was decidedly ordinary. Well, successfully cut out.
And that's the half full 90 minutes played. Fulham 6, Rotherham 0. And Pereira gets the match ball as he gets a hat-trick for himself.
Almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
And that's a bit of it, Chelsea. Good, good, good. And we've got... No, I don't have them again. And now it is actually Christmas. But we haven't got a good present. We've got some coal. We might as well be Scrooge right now and say bar humbug. Because we have Liverpool. We have Liverpool, and we have to go play at Anfield as well. We are first with 44, they're third with 40.
Thanks, guys. We can get going now, yeah?
I don't think we're going to be able to win 6-0 like we did against Sport of Rotherham. Like I said, it's either going to be a Christmas miracle or a Christmas massacre. And it's sure going to be a bloody one. And the team's actually all right, which I'm happy with, which means we don't have to rotate. So, yeah, we're going to go to Anfield, going to Liverpool, not... We're going to Merseyside, not the blue side, but the red side. Luka Diaz, the man to be wary of. 8 goals in his last 3 matches.
Well, you could almost put this scene on a postcard.
But he doesn't have 16 goals in 16, I'm sure.
Perfect. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And we have our...
If we want to see it find the early goal, go attacking here.
Presents for you. It is Liverpool up against Fulham.
At the moment, no present from you, Derek.
It's coming later, I promise.
Now, I think that was the answer you gave me last year. Still, this game will be a treat for everybody. Have to say, as a football fan, I love this time of the year. With the fixtures coming thick and fast, it's great stuff.
Can he put it away? And collected tidily.
Good block.
To think about. And that's very good refereeing to let the play flow. Well, he's gone back and awarded the free kick because there really wasn't much of a...
The man of the match, Luis Diaz, 8 goals in his last 3 matches.
One to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you...
We will just have to be careful of the left side, I guess.
It's an ability to run in behind defenders that makes him such a threat. And when he gets 1v1 against the goalkeeper, he usually scores.
And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, as we look at the table, the visitors have been dazzling us with their attractive brand of football, playing to their potential and then some, Stuart.
Well, it may have surprised a lot of people, but when you see them play, you understand why they're top of the table. They defend well as a team, they win the ball back in good areas, and they look dangerous.
And the counter looks on here, options available. They need to get bodies back. But nothing comes of it. Jota. Well, visionary passing. Well, technically offside, but not by a lot.
Well, that's so tight, isn't it? But on this occasion, he doesn't get the benefit of the doubt.
Can the owner of the red sports car, that's a red sports car,
Salah.
main reception, please.
A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. And the referee blows for a foul.
Referee giving Mo Salah a form weren't in there.
Spot on from the referee. He's made it clear. Another foul.
If I wanted that to be a red card. I know it wasn't have been, but 10 men at Liverpool are just as dangerous. But 10-man Liverpool are better than 11-man Liverpool.
And the timing was perfect. Ball 1. Dan James. And players waiting at the far.
And it's 1-0 to Fulham. And Alexander Mitrovic has come to Anfield, brought the fortress with him, and he tells them to shush. Tells the Liverpool fans to shush because he's come to Merseyside, the blue and red side, and it's like he's come to the blue side because the Liverpool defensively absolutely woeful. Don't know what Alisson Becker was doing right there. Just stood there and watched it go in. Their number... I think they've become the Titanic because they're sinking quicker and harder.
Ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Jota.
The only difference is
It's a good ball
the Titanic wasn't red.
But a pass that lacks quality.
And that was in 1912.
And new developments in the Rotherham United match. With all the information as always, here's Alex.
It's a goal from Manchester City. They've scored the opener here with 42 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. He's in here. Oh, masterful defending to prevent what looked like a certain goal. No more time left.
So it's 1-0 in our half time to us at Anfield. What's surprising, really.
Well, they've kicked off the second half here at Anfield. James. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Don't forget, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Liverpool taking on Rotherham United.
Good tackle.
Really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in.
Robertson with the throw.
Chance to play it in. Jota. Terrific block.
Mitrovic is through.
And the break looks on. Can he take the chance?
And it's 2.
There it is, and he could scarcely have had an easier finish.
And it's Andreas again. Andreas and Mitrovic. The iconic duo right now in the Premier League. The Playmaker Award. The Golden Boot Award.
Well, here's the replay, and
it's 2.
Where was the defending? That's just not good enough.
Goalkeeper left isolated after the defence isn't there. On the counter, it's Liverpool 0. Fulham 2. Dan James comes off for Bobby Reed.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here.
Substitution for Fulham.
Luis Diaz.
Number 21.
Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass.
Number 14.
Well, Fulham haven't been able to dominate possession, as those stats tell us, but their counter-attacking has been really good, particularly in the wide areas. It's been an excellent performance from them so far.
Is it going to be? Still a chance. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Will it be? And fine goalkeeping.
Substitution for Fulham. Coming off the pitch. Number 18. Andreas Pereira.
Round of applause for Andreas Pereira. He does come off, but not because he's been bad, but just because we might need him for the next game. And he's exhausted after the performance he's put in.
Short corner fake.
So Solomon.
Reed. Is this the moment?
And it's 3. He may be the centre defensive midfielder for us, but he's struck, and he's striked, and it's Jarplina. We're making it 3. 3-0 to Fulham at Anfield.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much...
And it has been a Christmas miracle.
To hit through the ball cleanly. It's an
I think the
excellent
coal has gone to Liverpool. And they must be at the harbour because they're not here.
3 goals without reply. Well, just to point you in the right direction, we have more live action from the Premier League coming.
Yeah, we've got another London team.
It's Fulham facing
West Ham again.
United. Jota. And a timely intervention. And a change to the scoreline I'm hearing in the Rotherham United match. Let's get the details from Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's a third goal for Manchester City. They're now 3 ahead with 79 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. There to take it away. Salah. Well, they really had to be on their toes defensively, given the circumstances.
Can you believe it? It's 4-0. It's 4-0 against Liverpool. Absolute great strike with power, with authority. 121 miles per hour into the bottom of the net, and Mitchford gets his brace and makes it 4. $19 goals in 17 now. Got more goals than he has played.
A lopsided contest, 4-0.
The Serbian doing absolutely wonders for Fulham right now.
Well, 3 minutes of stoppage time, that's what the officials have said.
Oh!
Oh, nice ball over
No way!
And how
But it's saved by Fulham. This is embarrassing for Liverpool. Very embarrassing. Almost 5 for them. 5 against them. At home as well. We might as well be Craven Cottage because
Well, a short corner here. A really top-notch piece of defending. Well, there goes the final whistle, and it's all gone.
and that is it. Liverpool 0, Fulham 4.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it?
4 great goals.
Impressed with their play going forward.
4 terrible defensive defenders for Liverpool.
Much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, we're focusing on him for a reason. Played with real authority in attack, Stuart.
Yeah, not much more you could ask for, really. Plenty of effort, a goal, and most importantly, the right result. He should be happy with today.
4-0. Mitchell with a brace. Pereira and Plenia on the score sheet. Can you believe it? We won them on 30% possession. They had most of the ball, but there must have been a snowball because it wasn't a football. And it's the last game of the episode. And again, it's West Ham, another London team. We are going to have to rotate because we are very dead after that massacre, that domination from us. Graham Scott is the referee.
And I must say it's always a very pleasant walk to this venue.
And it's snowing in London yet again at the Cottage. It's all full of white. And
Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Fulham up against West Ham United.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players.
the snow is white, their kit is white, and the wind will be for the whites.
And now they get the ball rolling. And here's the starting 11 for Fulham. Bernd Leno stands between the posts. Cedric starts with Levin Kurzawa as fullbacks. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Great pressure to win the ball back. Oh, big opportunity. Absolutely spot on with that challenge.
Corner for us now. Wilson to take it.
Short corner favoured. This looks promising. Willian. Top class defending. Well, I know the home side are very proud of this particular statistic. They can boast the best
defensive team in the league.
Which is key to any good defensive structure. Their tactical understanding is absolutely brilliant, which is why they've conceded so few goals.
And we've got it in. Areola does get an arm to it, a hand to it, but his hand puts it in the net. Great header from Vinicius, and it's 1-0 at the Cottage. They know how does the hammers, but we're doing the hammering right now, and they're just a screw.
So West Ham get us moving again, and a swift response required after the setback. In position. Well, given the position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Superb opportunity squandered. Only natural that the attack should go through Willian. Will it be? Oh, body in the way, crucially. Well,
Crucial block. It's a corner kick.
As they try to add to their advantage. Well, the main thing is to thump it away. It's looking promising. Must be. Oh, that's textbook.
Great save by Areola. Maybe the second player will actually come this time. Willian.
And he takes it on. Oh, that's a fine save.
Good save by Areola. He's saved everything so far, but the first one he saved, unfortunately, went in the net.
And he cuts inside. Well, not cleared away completely. Kearney, just the challenge that was required. Not that they look as though they want to make this move count, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Jared Bowen. Vladimir Tsofal. Can he make it count? So getting close to the half-time interval, and it's going with home advantage, albeit not by a lot. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen so far?
Well, they've worked hard and played well to be in front here, but they now need to keep their focus as we approach half-time.
Well, thumped clear. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. Real chance. Oh,
Great save by Ariola.
and over
Corner.
comes the corner.
Save and at half time. It's 1-0 to Fulham.
They're on top, Stuart.
Well, I hate to say it, but we were absolutely right about their defending. They just look so well organised. They squeeze up at the right time. They drop off when needed.
And it's Jared Bowen's last game in a West Ham shirt before he comes to Fulham. And he's losing to Fulham, which is a great feat for him.
And the match is underway.
But it will mean he won't have to play his former side, which is good for him morally.
So the ball is moving again, and work to do for West Ham in this second half.
Now the worst scenario is I tackle Bowen and he gets injured before he comes.
Opportunity.
And it's 2! And it's the youngster that scored. He may be 16, but he scored to make it 2-0, and he must be proud of that. His first goal in the Premier League as a starter, as the first 11.
And he's got to clear his lines there. He doesn't do that.
Ariola comes out his box, and he just goes round the keeper, round Ariola, and it's 2 to Fulham. The Whites are leading against the Blacks. And the Hammers are rusty. Left out in the snow for too long.
With the lead standing at 2-0.
Happy New Year to us.
Showing good defensive judgment. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Illegal play, and hence a free kick.
A warning there. Firm warning to our centre-back, Mr. Shane Duffy.
Well, I think that's great refereeing. He doesn't want to be throwing cards about willy-nilly.
Bobby Reid comes on for Willian. Jared Bowen on the free kick with Lucas. Goes for a goal, hits the crossbar, and that's why we want him. That's why we want him. The long-range strikes he is capable of.
That needed to go into the box.
The next time he plays in a shirt, it will be a white shirt, not a black shirt, or
and we have more live Premier League
a maroon shirt.
Soon on EA TV. It's Fulham facing Brentford.
Well, those stats confirm it. Fulham have enjoyed the majority of the possession. Yes, they've played well when going forward, but it's been their ability to regain the ball which has made them so hard to play against here, and it makes them such a good team. It's been a brilliant performance so far.
Well, I'm hearing that something has happened in the City game. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
It's a second goal for the Gunners. The goalkeeper's made an initial great save, but there's nothing he could do after that. They've pulled one back with 65 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex.
And it's 2-0 to Arsenal. Couldn't be going any better for us, because Man City are under us.
Might really be able to trouble them here. Can he finish this? And Ariola acquits himself magnificently.
Poor effort from Wilson.
20 minutes remaining.
Well, what a magnificent save that was. It really was top-class goalkeeping.
Well, who knows? He might be called upon again. Still some defending to do. It's there for him. Oh,
And he
terrific
does!
save.
Great launch! Launched himself
Just look how he reacts.
into the ball, and it's a corner. Great save.
Well, they've decided to make a change.
Does this change now? Number 3 comes off for number 33. We're going short. We're going to go short.
But he's gone short with it. Can he do it? Able to close down the shot.
Good block by the defence.
Bodies forward and the break looks on. Well, Fulham have the ball back now. Can he finish? A gift for any goal.
Great strike by Samaka, but it's saved.
Harrison Reed. An unforced error, you've got to say. Well, that's a super ball over the top. Well, the supporters think it's on and searching for his second, but the keeper equal to the task.
Well, he's looking really lively, isn't he? Every time he gets the ball, he looks a threat.
Suchek
And a double substitution.
Kier comes on.
He's driven in the corner. Take it away. Oh, super piece of play. Magnificent challenge to win it back. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy.
2-0 win for Fulham.
Well, we spoke about
And a loss for West Ham.
about their front players. I thought they were excellent. Their ability to...
As 2022 comes to an end. No, yeah, as 2022 comes to an end, Fulham remain first. And here he comes. It's Jared Bowen. Just not long ago, 6 days ago, he lost to us. But now he is one of us. Jared Bowen is a West Ham, is a Fulham man. Number 16, and it looks good on him. No. So we've got Saki Bowie in and Bowen in. And as you know, we've managed it January. We've got Rotherham in the cup. We know what we did against them last time. But that is going to be it for today. We're going to recap on where we are. So we stand first in the league so far. 16 wins, 2 draws and 3 losses. Three points away from Man City in second on 47. So this is how the standings, Premier League stands. And first, it's us with 50 points. Second is Manchester City with 47. Liverpool and Man United third and fourth with 46. Spurs with 44. Arsenal in sixth with 37. And Newcastle in the Conference League spot. Well, Conference League spot with 36. West Ham in 8th. Aston Villa in 9th. Both West Ham and Aston Villa on 32. Chelsea in 10th with 31. Brentford in 11th, not just beating us in that quick simmed game. In 12th is Nottingham Forest. 3rd is Bournemouth with both with 23 points. Everton in 14th with 22. Brighton and Hove in 50th with 21. It's Wolverhampton in 16th with 17 points. Watford in 17th with 16 points. In the relegation zone, we have Crystal Palace with 14 points. Rotherham for 14 points. And QPR in 20 points. We're in 20th position in 5 points, yet to get a win in 21 games played. They've only got points from draws. Could QPR get a worse season than Derby County did? It looks like it. It looks like it. No wins, just draws. 5 points from draws. Looks like they're going down. I hate to say it. What does the Carabao Cup look like? Crawley Town! Look at Crawley Town's immaculate run in the Carabao Cup. Not only beating... so let's see Crawley's first game beating Port Vale 1-0. We're seeing their road in the Carabao Cup. Crawley beat Southampton, recently relegated Premier League side, Championship side, League 2 side Crawley beating Southampton 1-0. Coming into the third round, beating Colchester 1-0. Coming through the fourth round, beating us 2-1. An absolutely great game from Crawley. We was 1-0 up. They came back in the comeback in the second half to get the 2 goals. In the quarterfinals, Crawley Town get the better over title contenders, Premier League title contenders, Arsenal, 2 goals to 0. This League 2 side getting the better of Championship sides and top Premier League sides. And now they go to play Leeds. The Red Devils, not the Manchester Red Devils, but the Crawley Town Red Devils, hosting Leeds. They'll either play the Blue Boats or the Hammers if they beat Leeds. We'll go to the other leagues because we know that some people like to find out about the other leagues. Argentina hasn't started yet. We'll do the main 3. So Belgium, Club Brugge is top, unbeaten in 21 games, 13 wins, 3 draws, 47 points. In Denmark, it's Copenhagen, 32 points. In the Championship, Leicester City are in first. Then it's Southampton, then Luton, Burnley, Preston and Leeds. The Blades, Sunderland and Middlesbrough not far off from the playoffs. And in the relegation zone, it's Crystal City? No. Coventry City, Norwich and Blackpool. Surprised that Norwich City are down in the dumps, but they are. In League One, it's Ipswich, Sheffield Wednesday in the automatic position so far. Oxford United, Peterborough, Oxford United, Portsmouth and Charlton Athletic in the playoffs with Wycombe Wanderers, Barnsley and Bolton Wanderers not far off. In your relegation zone currently, it's Bristol Rovers, Burton Albion, Forest Green Rovers and Morecambe. Not looking very, as I said, not looking very green right now. And in League Two, in those positions, it's Leyton Orient, Mansfield Town and Gillingham Town, with Doncaster, Salford, Swindon and Stevenage in the 4 automatic promotion spot, in the 4 playoff spots. With FC Wimbledon, Newport County and Harrogate not far off. And if the National League was in the game, Hartlepool and Barnsley would see themselves in danger of exiting the EFL League to go into the Vanarama League. In the League One, it's Uber Eats, and it's a surprise. PSG not top. On first is Olympique Lyon, and then second Olympique Marseille. And if you see, both 12 wins, both 4 draws, both 3 losses, both on 40 points. On goal difference, only 1 goal in it. The rivalries, both Olympics, first and second. In third, it's Senade Reneus. And in fourth, PSG, not where you'd expect them to be. And AS Monaco in fifth. Troyes, Montpellier and Nice. And Nice in 6th, 7th and 8th, not far. And in the relegation, Lille in 10th. And then we'll go to Germany. Let's see the Bundesliga. And look at this incredible form from Bayern Munich. Expected, but unexpected on how they do it. They are first and in style. They've played 17 and won all 17. No draws, no losses, and they're the team to beat in the Bundesliga. First and doing strong. 14 points away from second, which is RB Leipzig with 37. Borussia Dortmund in third with 32. Early on goal is Hoffenheim in 32, also in fourth. Wolfsburg in fifth and Leverkusen in sixth. Freiburg, Mönchengladbach and Cologne in 7th, 8th and 9th, not far from the playoffs. Well, not the playoffs, but the Frankfurt in 10th, Union Berlin in 11th, Shakhtar Donetsk Schalke in 12th, Hertha Berlin 15th, with Bochum, Augsburg and Stuttgart in danger in the relegation zone. In Italy, we see another unbeaten team, not as good as Bayern's performance, but Napoli see themselves also on 51 points. But unbeaten, 16 wins, 3 draws, and they're doing incredible. 9 points ahead. 9 points ahead from second, which is Juventus. Then it's AC Milan in third, Atalanta in fourth, Lazio in fifth, and in sixth is Inter Milan. In seventh, Eboli, Jose Mourinho's Roma in eighth, and Fiorentina in ninth. Sassuolo for 13th. Udinese, Spezia and Salernitana in the relegation zone, in the risk of going to Serie B. In Netherlands, it's Feyenoord. Feyenoord are first only 1 point away, unbeaten as well, but only 1 point away from Ajax in second. But first and second, running the show, you look at PSV, 11 points away. Feyenoord in first, 12 points away. Ajax 11 points away from third, which is PSV with 38. A lot of unbeaten teams at the moment. Who will be the team to beat them? In Portugal, it's Benfica with 40 points, not unbeaten like the other leagues champions. Sporting, Porto and Braga with Valencia following up. In the Scottish Premiership, it is Celtic in first. When we last looked, it was Rangers in first. And Celtic were in fourth, but that's not the case now. Celtic have got back their league positions and they are first. Rangers in second. And look at this. As usual, Celtic and Rangers running the show. 15 points. So this is how incredible and how much Celtic and Rangers run the show. Celtic are 24 points away from third, which is Ross County, and Rangers being 15 points away from Ross County in third. The rest of the teams are fairly close, but when you look at the first two, the old firm, standing firm, and making sure that they still remain the idols of Scotland. And if the Scottish Championship was in the game, it'll be Motherwell and San Marino looking dangerous at the bottom. We're going to La Liga Santander. Up top and unbeaten is Atletico Madrid, not the team I thought I'd see. But unbeaten, 47 points and 6 points away from Barcelona in second. Real Madrid in third, Villarreal in fourth. Real Sociedad in sixth, and a surprising sixth, which is Cadiz, with Sevilla in seventh. Real Betis in 10th, and Valencia in 13th. Valencia not doing very well this season. Normally you'd see them up there, but they're not. In Turkey, first is Galatasaray with 45 points, 4 points away from Fenerbahce and Trabzonspor. I can't say the name, but I tried. And in MLS, it's Atalanta United up. Oh no, they haven't started yet, so they would have just finished. So yeah, and that is gonna be it. That is gonna be it. Want to see the player stats as well? Oh, we're in the Premier League. The top goal scorer of the league is Alexander Mitrovic with 19 goals in 18. Bruno Fernandes, 13 in 21. Andres Pro with 10 in 18. And the other four Fulham players. Jared Bowen, but however, he didn't get them 7 goals at Fulham. We got them at West Ham. And the Playmaker Award so far is going to Andreas Pereira with 12 assists and 18. Son Heung-min with 7 in 21. Alexander Mitrovic and Dan James with 6 assists. Tete with 3 assists. And that is it. Clean sheets. Leno has 14 clean sheets in 20 and is on the way to the Golden Boot. Edison in 8th with 21. And Rodak only playing 1 game, has 1 clean sheet in 1. Yellow cards. How many? Tete has the most yellow cards on our team with 3. And that is it. We do have a red card in Lyric. we don't have any other bookings. So, yeah, right. You've seen it all. We've seen. So, well, let's see how much money we have. We probably don't have a lot. We have 45k. We have spent 187 million this season. Manuel Solomon, that's it, Solomon. I had to take a while for me to think about that. Solomon on a full after he's on a 6-month loan. Then we've got Saki. Why don't I just look instead of reading it off my head? So our science day, Saki Bowie from Galatasaray for 34.6. Maybe overspent for him, but we needed him. As you've seen, he came through moments ago. From West Ham, Jared Bowen for 24 million, and Manuel Solomon from Shakhtar Donetsk for 21 million. 3 main players that we've signed this season. We look to keep going, and all our loanees have gone. Any other surprises? Martin Dubravka has gone to Leverkusen for 5.6 million from Newcastle. Nahajat has gone to Colne from Watford for 4 mil. See, that's us. Gonzalo Ramos has gone to Leverkusen from Benfica for 49.4 million. Jadon Anthony has gone to Ray Vallecino from Bournemouth for 5.5 mil. Aymeric Laporte has gone to Tottenham Hotspur from Man City for 74 million. Oh shit! Patrick Schick has gone to AC Milan from Leverkusen for 66.6 million. The 3 Sixers, but it's good. And the biggest signing so far, Victor Osimhen, or however you say it, Victor Osimhen, from Napoli to Real Madrid for £98.8 million. It was finalised in October, and he's gone there. Another big signing from Lazio to PSG. It's Serge Milinkovic-Savic, valued at 62, but gone to PSG for £74 million. And that is it for all of it, and that's where we'll leave it today. We will catch you with some Watch Dogs, not for soon, but I need to rest my voice, and it's killing me. But that is it, guys, and I thank you for joining again at Fulham. We continue with In First next time. We'll probably do January, February, and leave it at March. Not solely March, the month of March, and see if we can continue our form in First, and give Fulham the victory, the silverware that their fans crave. Let me just check on something. I should know this, but I haven't. I haven't done the research yet. Fulham have never won a bigger trophy than the Championship, so it would be a big feat for them. Never won the Premier League or Division 1, never won anything else. Runners-up in the Europa League, but nothing of significance really. So hopefully we can give them the first bit of important silverware, big silverware, of Division 1 football instead of Division 2. But that'll be it for today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed me screaming at the mic as normal. Some funny moments, some controversial moments, but we've seen us go and seen us some incredible gameplay. Rotherham beating them 6-0, but us struggling against other opponents, us losing to Brentford in the sim game. Jared Bowen, Saki Bowie and Manuel Solomon come into the team. Let's see what they can bring to better our team. And yes, that will be it for today. Like, subscribe and click that bell.